Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sabbat of the Witch. In the last episode, we finished up Meguru's route, and this time we're going to be starting on a brand new route. Between the commentary from the last episode, which thank you everybody who commented, not to mention I ran it through the decision wheel, and the decision wheel said the same thing, which makes it pretty easy. I'm leaning towards starting Tsumugi's route this time, so I'm going to start back here at the main screen and go through the choices just to make sure that I've got it set up correctly. I've got a guide so I don't screw up and end up on the bad ending again. Once was enough. We'll hop, jump, and skip around, and if there's anything we haven't seen, I'll cover it, and if we've seen everything, then, well, I'll see you back when we start on Tsumugi's route. Ask Ayachi-san to do it. So we have not seen this one. Alright, Ayachi-san, I'm sorry, but could you demonstrate it instead?
私がですか?
Well, not right now. You'll be the last route, but... Well, apparently it's gross when I do it. I can't imagine that'd be the case with you, and it'd probably be better if she had a girl show her how. I don't remember what we're talking about.
よろしくお願いします、綾先輩。あまり自信はありませんが、わかりました。私でよければ頑張ってみます。ありがとうございます。それで、具体的にはどうすればいいんですか?
Oh yeah, this is a different chibi scene, isn't it? Because, oh, that's right, this is the, oh, what was it? The goofy phrase that is escaping my memory. That's fine. It'll come back to me. Well, you have to be... That was it. I could have just said nothing and let the game get to it. Well, you have to be all Poyayan, which I guess is all mellow and fluffy? Fluffy. Okay, that was adorable. Oh, I see. That's what she meant.
確かに、話しかけやすい雰囲気というか、構いたくなっちゃいますね。こういう感じでいいんですか?
I guess. Yeah, I think you're headed in the right direction. Can you keep going?
わかりました。
So, during a conversation, when someone asks you, are you alright? You answer them with a, I'm just fine, in a sweet voice.
平気ですよ。
Yeah, that was good. And you should always laugh when the other person makes a joke, no matter how stupid it is.
やだもう、何を言ってるんですか? 星名くんは面白い人ですね。
She's good at this. And casual body contact is a must. Akita-san recommends pretending to lose balance and touching her hands and legs. And by legs, I mean the inner thighs. And then you peer at the other's face with teary upturned eyes.
あ、ごめんなさい。ちょっとめまいが。
Oh, that's okay. Oh, this is actually really making my heart race. Even though I know Ayachi-san is just acting and doesn't mean it.
とっても恥ずかしいんですけど、これ、本当にこれで正しいんですか?
That's what the tiny paper says. Yeah, it is. I'm following Akita-san's directions to a T.
そうですか。人気のある人はこんなことは、すごいですね。
Apparently.
それで星名くん、次はどうすればいいんですか? 指示をしてくれないと、とても困ります。
I feel like that might be a bad idea. Oh, you need to stroke the other person's leg in a feather-like way while you chat.
フェザータッチって何です?
Lightly? Well, you don't touch them firmly. You don't firmly grasp it. But instead, very delicately stroke them with your fingers, almost like you're tickling them.
こうですか?
Oh my.
何ですか? 何か間違えていましたか?
No, you did something very right. Oh no, you did it right. Don't worry about it.
わかりました。
Damn, what was that? What was that gasp I let out? I really surprised myself there. I didn't know I could make those noises.
じゃあ、続けますね。
Oh, really? Okay. Am I involuntarily moaning? Oh, that was supposed to be a moan.
何もだえてんですか？キモ。
I mean, you probably would too. What do you mean by that?
だってどう見たってセクハラじゃないですかそれ。
Panda. It's not. It's exactly what Aikita-san told me. I'm just having Ayachi-san act it out.
本当ですか？怪しい。
It shouldn't. I washed. Look, it's true. I have absolutely no impure. Wait, it's not like you think. I just made that noise because it tickled. Really, don't look at me so coldly. You can stop now, Nene. Ayachi-san, it really does tickle if you keep touching me like this.
そうなんですか？
Are you having a fit? I think you might be having a fit. Hold on a second. Ayachi-san's fingers have gradually moved up my thigh and are now tickling me far too close to the danger zone. Ayachi-san?
何ですか？
Are you feeling a little like Kenny Loggins right now? Something's up with her. She's been squirming around for a while now. Is something wrong? Her acting has gotten a lot fluffier, or more like downright alluring.
すみません。
Uh-oh.
私なんだか変で体熱くなってしまって。
Oh no. Her eyes are damp, and she's panting. She also has a strangely enraptured face, and I can taste a rich sweetness and a strong smell coming from her. Okay, this is bad. She's horny for sure.
あやち先輩はどうしたんです？妙に色っぽい気がしますよ。
It's a medical condition. Well, you know, this is just part of the act. That makes her more captivating, right?
確かに魅力的だとは思いますけど。
Are you not entertained? What the hell do we do? Why did she have to go and get horny now all of all times?
すみません。星名くんの体に触れているとドキドキしてクラクラしていつものか。ダメ。オナニーしたいです。
Meguru, could you leave the room for a little bit? I'm gonna get dizzy myself if she whispers something like that into my ear.
え？あやち先輩？今なんか変なこと言いませんでした？
No, she said matriculate. She hasn't. She didn't say anything like that. There's obviously no way she would. We need to hurry and do something. What do I do?
ちょっと席を外します。だから稲葉さんの足止めをして。
I mean, I could, but I already finished her route. All right, got it. Hoo-ha! Ayachi-san?
ちょっと待って。今ダメ。動けない。今少しでも動いたらやられるかも。
Okay, so we take Meguru and push her someplace else. What do you mean?
それは言わせないでください。
She's on the edge of glory. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Anyway, what should I do?
今はちょっとこのままじっと動けないって。
I've got to hold the line. Okay, you can hold on to me more tightly if you need to.
ありがとうございます。
Are you on the verge or are you giving birth? Huh? What the? Well, I said what I said.
綾瀬先輩、 本当に大丈夫ですか？顔が真っ赤ですよ。なんだか息も荒いし、さっきからもぞもぞしてるし。
Meguru, you might just want to leave. It's okay. She's just fine. You don't have to worry about her.
いやでも
You don't have to worry about her. No, really, it's fine. Ayachi said that girls just have days like these.
自分にはありませんけど。
Well, you're weird then.
平気です。平気ですから気にしないでください、稲葉さん。
Are you really okay?
今なら波が引いたので、今なら動けます。ちょっと席を外させてもらいますね、稲葉さん。本当に体調が悪そうですから心配です。一緒に行きますよ。
Yuri route?
触っちゃダメ。
Ayachi-san, you alright?
大きな声を出したらまた波が。すみません。いえ、大きな声を出してごめんなさい。とにかく一人で大丈夫ですから、どうか待っていてください。ラジャーです。
I'm disappointed how little she actually said Roger in her route.
それじゃあ。
Okay, bye. Ayachi-san totters out of the clubroom.
自分怒らせてしまいました？
No? No, she's not upset or anything. I can promise you that.
それじゃあどうしたんでしょう、急にあんな。
Well, maybe she really needed to take a leak and was trying to hold it in.
そういうことはっきりと言うのデリカシーに欠けると思いますよ。
Perchance the lady hath required a desire to relieve herself and thusly had to exit post haste? Is that better? Whoops. Should I be more careful with my speech?
本人の前では絶対に言わない方がいいと思います。
That's not gonna happen. Got it.
それはともかく、やっぱり気になるので様子を見に。
No, don't. You really shouldn't. Ayachi-san would break down and cry for sure if Inaba-san did that. Ayachi-san returned 10 minutes later, looking like her usual self again. And by that, I mean she's back to being a depressed and soulless husk. Fun times. Next choice. Okay, this time we need to see the movie later. Bloop. Could we have tickets for the next screening, please?
わかりました。座席はどうしましょうか？
Mid rows. To have a good view, I guess somewhere in the center would be. Wait, no, we'll go with the aisle seats.
学生3人で4500円となります。
Sure.
結構人気なんですね、あの映画。満席だなんて。
I didn't think we'd have this much difficulty considering it's been 3 weeks since its release. Looks like I underestimated its popularity.
このことは川上くんにも伝えておいた方がいいですね。
Buy the tickets in advance online.
そうですね。今時はネットで予約もできるだろうし。
I didn't need to say anything.
それでこれからどうしますか？スケジュールでは映画だったんですよね。
So we go off schedule. After the movie is supposed to come window shopping, so how about we just switch those two around and have a stroll until the next screening? This is a pretty big place, so that would be a great way to kill some time.
そうですね。2時間ぐらいなら案外あっさりと過ぎますからね。
12,000 steps later.
そうなんですか。じゃあ行ってみましょうか。ちょっと待った。お店を回るのはいいんですけど、もう少し目的を絞った方がいいと思います。
Simply strolling around won't do?
ダメじゃないですけど、ここの広さは半端ないですから、適当にお店を見ながら一周なんて言ってたら痛い目見ますよ。
And you might accidentally wander into a perfume department and get assaulted by smells. I'll admit it's a big mall, but aren't you exaggerating a little?
いえ、大げさじゃなさそうですよ。ほら、 あそこに地図があります。
Turns out it's as big as the Met.
お店の数も多いですし、地図はゾーン分けされてあります。一周するだけでも想像以上に時間がかかりそうですよ。
That is a lot of stores. I guess it would be smart to make a mental list of the stores you want to visit.
そうそう、興味ないゾーンに突入しちゃうと雰囲気が壊れちゃうかもしれないですよ。
I see. I already know what I want whenever I come here, so I never considered that. I've actually never wandered around and checked out the different stores before. Which means it's really important to know what Maeda-san is into.
普通に可愛いものでいいと思いますよ。服も雑貨も、ここら辺ですかね。
さすが慣れてますね、稲葉さん。
I practically live here.
適当に歩いて回りきれなくて欲しいものが買えないっていうのは初心者がよくやっちゃう失敗ですからね。
Sounds like you're talking from experience.
そこうるさい。
Rude.
とにかく移動しましょうか。
Okay. Let's get going. I think I'm gonna save here.
セーブ画面だ。
Because I have not encountered this choice before. But let's get going because that's what the thing says. Let's try to find some stores that they can talk about together.
次の上映は2時間後ですから、1時間半ぐらいをめどにして移動しましょう。
そういえば先輩、どうして通路側のチケットを取ったんですか？
In case you need to go to the bathroom. Why?
だって真ん中の方が見やすいじゃないですか。なのになんでわざわざ通路側？
Oh, well, I've been needing to use the bathroom a lot today. I might have to get up and go in the middle of the movie. Sorry for not asking first.
いえ、ちょっと気になっただけですから。そういう理由なら仕方ないですね。
No, that's my logic every single time I go to the movies. I almost never sit in the middle. Because I will have to go to the bathroom. That's why I never get drinks at movies.
星名くん、平気ですか？もし腹痛なら無理はしない方がいいんじゃないですか？
Oh, I struggle to find a good way to respond. I don't actually have a weak bladder or upset stomach today. I have a weak bladder. I'm just worried about what would happen if Ayachi-san had one of her fits during the movie. I'll keep that to myself, though. Ooh, he's learning. I don't want to make her upset by being overly considerate again. I'm fine, really. It's not that bad. Sorry if I worried you. Oh, she may have figured it out.
もしかして。
Nope, it's not. Let's move along. I tried to gloss over it, but Ayachi-san stares right at me. She saw right through me. I guess I'm a pretty terrible liar.
ごめんなさい。ありがとうございます。
All things considered, he handled it well, though. Huh? I don't know why you're thanking me, but you're welcome. Does that mean this doesn't count as being overly considerate? No, it's the right amount. Well, I'm glad I did the right thing, but... I don't see where she's drawing the line. I just don't understand, girls.
二人とも何してるんですか？早く行きましょうよ。
Calm down.
はい、そうですね。
Oh, yeah, Ayachi-san. It looks like there's a game store over here. I'll bet they have 3DWs and Monhun. 3DW.
本当ですか？ちょうどいい機会ですから、いっそ買ってしまうのもいいですね。
When there's trouble, you play 3W. DW. Damn it, didn't work.
おお、ついに買いますか？そんなに気に入ってもらえたなら紹介した方としても嬉しいです。
Also, you brought enough money to drop on a whole gaming system and game? Damn.
慣れると想像していた以上に楽しいですね、モンカリ。現実ではないとはいえ、ズバズバとモンスターを切り刻む快感というんでしょうか。それがもうたまらない感じなんです。
Okay, Nene, you're getting a little hex maniac on me, and it's making me nervous.
先輩、ねね先輩がちょっと怖いんですけど。
Oh, me too. Yeah, look, Ayachi-san probably has a lot of pent-up stress. Let's not disturb her.
ラジャーです。
Yes. smart. Moving right along. And so we proceed to gather information for Kawakami-kun's date, and Ayachi-san got her own 3DW and copy of Manhun, and I became very afraid. Maybe, yeah. I don't remember if we've seen this. It's pretty childish, yeah. Oh, this was in response to something. Is that weird? Oh, yeah. The stuffed animals, that's right. Why would you say that? That's just so mean.
やっぱりですか。直そうとは思ってますし、実際努力してるんですけどね。長年の癖が。
It's okay, I've been thinking out loud for years. I call it just a fringe thing of being an only child. Well, I'm sure you can if you keep trying.
ですよね。ちゃんと頑張ろう。
You can do it. All right, well, that was an easy scene to go through. Answer her normally. Okay. I promised I'd come, didn't I?
約束を守るのはいいことだ。
Thanks. Sorry we didn't do your side route this time.
で、ご注文はブレンド？
Okay, well, that was a brief interaction. Moving along again. Okay, this time put classical Japanese aside for now. I know we went with Togakushi-senpai last time. Oh well, I'm pretty sure I won't fail the midterms at least. I guess I'll focus on another subject for now. Ooh, do we actually get to spend time with her? Okay, because I was beginning to feel like I feel like I'm more on Nene's route so far. Is there something you're not getting?
実はここの全化式の問題がよくわからなくて。
What? Yeah, that one's a little tricky.
星野くんわかる？
I don't even know what it is. Probably? I understood. Probably. That wasn't a question, that was just my own mind. I understood the concept pretty well when we were taught it in class. Though, now that you're asking me about it, I'm not so sure.
それじゃあ一緒に考えない？
If it gets me a chibi or something, I'm all for it.
って言っても主に考えるのは星野くんになっちゃうんだけど。
That's fine. Instead of explaining it, I'll solve the problem while telling you what I'm doing. It might be a little hard to follow, but bear with me.
気にしないで。それにほら、もし間違えちゃったとしても、その方が覚えられることってあるよね。
It's like watching somebody tie a tie. Let's give it a try then.
よろしくお願いします。
Let's see. First, we need a characteristic polynomial. I proceed to solve the problem in the notebook while trying to write with cleaner handwriting than usual. The annoying part about recurrence relation problems is that they require a lot of explanation. So using this method might be the best way to teach someone. Lastly, we multiplied this on both sides, which should give us the answer. Is it correct?
ちゃんと合ってるよ。すごいすごい。
Yeah? It'd be pretty embarrassing to get it wrong after offering my help. I'm glad I avoided making an ass out of myself. So, did that help you understand how to do it?
ごめん。あんまりよくわかんなかったかも。
It me. It's okay. Let's try an easier problem. Actually, maybe you need to brush up on the basics of recurrence relation.
やっぱりそうかな。
Have you already tried and struggled with the easier problems?
前は全化式について習ってなくて、こっちに来たら全化式の基礎は終わっちゃってたから。
Ooh. Ah, yeah, that'll do it.
教えてもらえるかな？
Of course. That's why we're here.
ありがとう。
Then let's get right into it and start from the beginning. Which is exactly how we've gotten here. What's up?
何が？
Oh, I just thought that you looked pretty happy for some reason.
そう？でも、そうかもね。みんなで集まって教え合うのって楽しいから。なんだかいいよね、こういうの。
Aw. Come to think of it, she mentioned that she's always felt a little alienated because of her contract's price. Maybe she's never had a chance to meet up with friends until now.
だから最近は転校してきてよかったって思ってるんだ。
Me too.
その 秘密も共有っていうのかな。そういう相手ができると気が楽っていう感じがして。
Okay, well that sounds a little different. Forbidden secret has a pretty suggestive ring to it, you know. It does.
いや、俺は違くて、そんなつもりは全然ないんだよ。
Oh, but we're going on your route, so you can tell us all about your forbidden secrets. It actually hurts if you deny it that much.
ごめんね。そんなつもりで言ったわけでもなくて。
A red-faced Shiba-san flails about as she tries to ease my concerns. I'm guessing she's not used to talking about these things. She's so cute. Stirs up my protective instincts a little. I see. So, you don't really like me, huh?
だから違うって言ってるのに、もう。というか、星野くん、最後の方はわざと言ってたでしょ。私をからかってるでしょ。
Yes. I didn't mean to tease you. You were just so cute that I got a little carried away.
やっぱりからかってるじゃない。嘘つき、星野くんの意地悪。
She just starts lightly punching him, and it feels like getting punched by a marshmallow creature. But like a small, cute marshmallow creature, not like getting punched by the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That would hurt. Shiba-san gives me an earful for what I said. She's not exactly pissed off, but she is a little upset. I can perceive a spicy taste. Normally I can't stand this taste, but... It's like when my chihuahua growls at me. The cute way she's glaring at me with upturned eyes makes me forget all about the spiciness. I have to say, though, it is a relief that she's a girl. If she were actually a boy, I'd be reevaluating a lot about my life right about now.
人の話聞いてる？私、怒ってるんだよ。
No, you're not. You're only mildly upset. I am. I'm sorry. I got a little too carried away.
もう知らない。私古典は苦手じゃないから力になれるかもって思ってたけど、もう知らないからね。
Oh no! What? Wait, I could really use the help with that. Please?
意地悪な星名くんが悪いんだからね。
Shiba-san turns away from me in a huff. I try my best to pacify her as we proceed to help each other out. That was cute. Ah, this time we have to look away. Anyway, please don't get too close. That outfit is poison for my eyes. Why would you say it like that? That's just kind of mean.
それって見るのも嫌ってこと？
Oh no, no. It means I don't know where to look. I didn't mean that in a bad way. How could you mean it in a good way?
そっかそっか。ならばよし。
It's far from good. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
さあ、どうかな。
I do not. All right, here we are. For the band, for the band, for the band. I'm too worried about my upcoming performance to think about that. Costume contest, right, okay. I was like, what is the context of this statement? That's the problem with jumping between choices.
そっか。いよいよだもんね。
I'm starting to get the jitters here.
今からそんなんじゃちょっと心配だよ。本当に平気？
Oh no, that's normal. I've been doing theater for more than 20 years and I still get jittery before we open. Who knows? I just gotta do my best. Let's change the topic. I want to avoid worrying myself as much as possible.
じゃあコンテストの話に戻って。
Yes, about the costume contest.
私は誰に入れようかな。
Don't worry about it, but we're gonna skip ahead until we get to the point where the text is no longer purplish. Oh man, I'm pooped. Oh no, I'm back outside. I hope I didn't screw up again.
お疲れ様。
Okay.
はい、これジュースだよ。
I was like, I followed the instructions. How could I have possibly screwed up? Thanks, Shiba-san. I gulped down the drink she handed me all at once. We were on stage for no more than 10 minutes, but still. With how nervous I was, I'm exhausted. Especially now that I'm free of all that tension. Ah, yes, I know how that goes.
すごかったよ。テンション上がっちゃった。
I'm happy to hear that, but I still screwed up a lot.
仕方ないよ。プロじゃないんだし。それでもちゃんと盛り上が
なったんだからいいじゃない。そこが一番重要だよ。
I guess, yeah. But that's all thanks to Ayachi-san. I didn't do anything special out there.
ストップ。こういうのはミスしたとかそういうのは関係ないよ。
Stop.
舞台に上がったみんなで盛り上げたんだから、星野くんも素直に喜んでいいんだってば。
Well, I may have broken a few streaks, but at least I didn't get the crowd to boo at me in Guitar Hero. You think so?
そういうものだよ。少なくとも私は星野くんも称賛されるべきだと思ってるよ。
Thanks a lot. I guess I should just loosen up a little and be happy. Despite how hard I'm being on myself, I'm still pleased with how this turned out. Like Shiba-san said, the audience loved it. And while I did screw up some, I followed through to the end. I worked harder at this than I have at anything else in my life until now, so yeah, I'd say I'm satisfied with the outcome. At any rate, I'm glad the audience liked it.
そりゃ盛り上がるよ。正直かっこいいって思っちゃった。
Did you? Oh, thanks. That's the first time anyone's ever called me cool. And it's coming from a girl to boot. A very cute girl. I know she probably didn't mean anything special by it, but my heart just happened to skip a beat.
何？どうかした？
I was just thinking about how my heart skipped a beat. No, it's nothing. You know, looking at her again, Shiba-san really is cute. And I'm all alone with that cute girl in the dark school courtyard. Oh god, I'm getting really flustered now that I've realized that. However, I don't sense that she's embarrassed or flustered at all, so it seems like she doesn't see me in any special way. Yet.
いやー、できればもう2、3曲聴きたいぐらいだったな。
No thanks, my fingers would fall off. Just one song was enough to turn my left hand into a mess. And I made a lot of mistakes during that song. Add any more songs on top of that and I'd die. Or at least my left hand would. Fortunately, I'm right-handed.
できればの話だよ。本当に楽しそうで、私もできれば羽目を外してみたかったな。コスプレとかして。
You have options.
あー、ごめんね。せっかくの空気に水を差すようなこと言って。別に愚痴とか言うつもりはなかったんだけど。
If only we had a men's costume for her. But I guess she probably wouldn't enjoy wearing that. I don't know, she could wear like one of those typical kind of female night costumes, kind of like what Ella wore in Kinkoi. Took me a second. Her typical kind of nightly garb. Then what can we do? A cute costume that Shiba-san can wear. There's her witch outfit, but nobody can see her when she's in that. Oh, I know.
どうしたの？
Give me a sec, Shiba-san. I'll be right back.
わかった。
Ooh, I want to see. What do you got? What do you got? I'm back.
おかえり。急にどうしたの？
I made you a costume. Had to go look for something.
探し物って？
Some costume accessories. You wanted in on the fun too, right?
コスプレって。でも私、女の子の服は。
Doesn't have to be. I know. So could you transform into your witch's outfit?
誰かのかけらを回収するの？
No. No, not quite. Can you just do it real quick?
それは別にいいんだけど。
Nice. I like it.
これでいいの？
Yeah, thanks. Alright, now hold this. Next, can you take off your cloak? Perfect. Okay, now we do this, and this thingy goes on your head. I'm gonna change up your hair a little, okay? Please tell me if you start feeling sick.
わかった。でも、これって
It's a surprise. You'll know soon enough. Okay, let's make the hair like this, and... Oh, we did look good with this accessory. All right, it's done.
星野くん
Ooh, that's cute. Okay, yeah, I like it. Good question. A demon? A she-devil? Something like that. Shiba-san now has cute little horns and is holding a toy trident. They might not be a perfect match for her clothes, but, well, they fit close enough. Yep, looking good. How do you feel?
今はこれぐらいなら大丈夫みたいだけど
I know you can't go to the party since no one else can see you right now, but still, it's your very own Halloween costume. At least that was the idea. What do you think? Can you take pictures of them? Will they show up in pictures? You don't like it?
そんなことない嬉しいよ小悪魔コスプレか
Oh. Shiba-san touches the horns on her head and loosens into a smile. I wasn't expecting much since it's such a simple costume, but it seems like she loves it. I don't know, I think it's pretty cute. I considered a vampire costume, but I figured the she-devil approach would fit your outfit better.
ありがとうコスプレなんて諦めちゃってたから嬉しいな
I'm glad to hear that.
ねえねえ本当に似合ってるかな
You look really cute. I mean it.
なんだか照れるな
Oh, right. I suddenly remembered about the slip I still have in my pocket. Shiba-san, do you have a pen or something?
うんあるけどシャーペンでいいかな
Yeah, that falls under or something. Yeah, sure. With Shiba-san's mechanical pencil, I jot down onto the slip Shiba Tsumugi as neatly as I can. I then hand the pencil and slip over to her. Here.
あれこの紙って
Aww.
コスプレコンテストの投票用紙
I was too occupied with the band performance to vote before. So, you know, I just figured I'd cast my vote for you and your she-devil costume.
うい
You aren't in the running, right? So voting for you officially would just come off as a prank. Shiba-san stares at the paper I handed her. She's not really reacting. I didn't gross her out, did I? Oh my god, that is adorable. I love it. Ouch! Ouch! Ow! With the mallet still clutched in her hand, she repeatedly stabs me with her toy trident. That's still kind of sharp. Christ, that really hurts, Shiba-san. Hey, calm down! She's clearly hearing me, but she continues stabbing away without pause. Her face is as red as a tomato, and she's desperately averting her eyes. I can also sense embarrassment coming from her. Maybe she's... No, not maybe. She's definitely embarrassed, not grossed out.
星野くんってもしかして遊びに
No, I'm a vampire? Yeah, that sounds right. Huh? What? You know how few friends I have, right? You've seen how I am. You're in my class.
でもこんなことをするなんて絶対慣れてる人のすることだよ
You know, if I don't get any other CG, this is actually perfect right now. Considering, you know, October and everything. I love it. You've got the wrong impression.
だってこんなの
Oh my god, she's so cute, it's killing me. I'm just more used to cheering people up after helping out at the OC for a while. That's all.
本当に
Really? Really. 3 reallys!
怪しいな
You don't have to. You can rent it. I didn't really do anything special anyway.
そんなことないそんなことないよ私嬉しかったもん
Oh.
ありがとう
Wait, Wait a minute. What the hell did I just do? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's finally hitting me how embarrassing that was. I take it back. Forget everything. Give me back the ballot.
それはダメだよ。もうもらったもん。これは私のものだよ。
Don't be like that.
ダメったらダメだよ。絶対に返さないからね。
Ah, quit forking me. Ouch. Stop stabbing me already. Oh, that was adorable. I love it. I love it so much. Yay!
サノバウィッチ。
She's on a horse. Huh. Surprised that didn't trigger the achievement. Oh well. I was hoping getting some fresh air would wake me up. Wake me up inside. A puff of white mist escapes from my mouth as I yawn. The cold morning air pricks at my cheeks. I nestle my face into my scarf, leaving only my eyes poking out. November has only just begun, yet winter is already creeping up on us. In the clear sky above, the sun's rays are lazy and dull, doing a poor job of brightening the morning. I thought cold air was meant to wake you up, but I feel drowsier than ever this morning. No, when I get cold, I get sleepy. I just go into stasis. I'm like a lizard. I slept through almost all of Sunday, and then Monday came before I knew it. I take my left hand out of my pocket and then open and close it a few times. Maybe I was too relaxed after the concert. Farewell to finger pain, at least. Or so I think, but my hand naturally curls into the shape it assumes when playing the bass. Red rum, red rum. I'm not planning on becoming a bassist or anything, but I can't forget the feeling I got from having achieved something. Being so passionate about something isn't all that bad. I've come to understand, at least a little, why Karia loves the guitar so much. There's been a murder in this alley. Just as I'm thinking this to myself, I hear a cacophony of high-pitched squeals in front of me. There's a lot of ravens out this morning. Is it still a murder if they're ravens? Apparently a group of ravens is an unkindness, or a conspiracy, or a treachery, or just a rave. I like a rave of ravens. Just imagining a bunch of ravens with glow sticks. I was considering taking a shortcut down a side street, but I balk at the number of ravens occupying the path before me. To be honest, the only animal I hate more than ravens are cockroaches. Why do you hate ravens? I'm not scared of them or anything. I just don't like being around them. He saw We're Back, a dinosaur story, one time as a kid, and he's been horrified of ravens ever since. Oh, hey, you. Just then, a small girl cuts through the flock of ravens. The blackbirds grow silent and lower their heads, as if showing reverence to the girl. Are you a raven? That's so raven. She passes right by without so much as a glance shot my way. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Have I? Guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, those ravens didn't do anything when the girl walked through them, so I should be fine too. And then they strike. I can't let myself be afraid of a bunch of dumb birds. Large, dumb birds with black feathers and sharp talons. Hey, why didn't they do this to her? The moment I step into the flock of ravens, they all caw and flap their wings in unison, as if shooing me away. I rush my way through to the other end of the route. Well, at least that woke me up. What a way to start the morning.
星野くん、おはよう。何かあった？
You ever seen the birds? Morning, Shiba-san. Nothing major, but yeah. How'd you realize?
だってほら、頭の上黒いのついてる。
He's had a raven in his hair the whole time. There is? Oh, it's a feather.
ひょっとしてカラスに襲われたとか？
Something. Not exactly attacked, no. But black feathers are kinda cool, huh? It's like I'm a fallen angel or something. Heh. That was awful. I spat out a lame joke in order to avoid explaining how I ran away from a few birds. It's very out of character for me, though, and Shiba-san makes a strange face in response.
そんなかっこいいものではないかな。
Angels or birds? Sorry, I was just trying to make a joke.
そうじゃなくて、星名くんのことじゃないから気にしない
I'm pretty sure I did. Then what is the issue?
で。だから気にしないでほしいか
It's too late.
な。それより気をつけた方がいいよ。カラスってね、人の顔を覚えられるんだって。
True story.
いたずらすると一生付け狙われることもあるって言うでしょ。あれ、本当の話だから。
Ugh, I don't want ravens ambushing me every day. I always thought birds were kind of dumb. Can ravens really distinguish between different people? Yep, them and crows.
うん、鳥類は目もいいからね。男の人か女の人かもわかるらしいよ。
Wow, you sure know a lot about this, Shiba-san.
そんなことないよ。だって友達に聞いたことあるだけだし。
Does your friend happen to be an Alp? I thought that was the she-devil in you speaking.
怖くも？ひょっとしてハロウィンの時のこと？
Yeah, ravens and black cats bring to mind witches, wizards, and that kind of stuff, right? Also, it helps that you were really cute. I'm overcome with embarrassment the moment those words leave my mouth. Shiba-san blushes while sulking a little. No, it was true. It was an honest opinion, oddly. Huh? What?
やっぱりからかってただけなんだと思って。
No, I meant it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I really meant that. Like I said before I even saw the line.
まあ、本当かな。
You don't believe me?
だってよく考えたら星野くん、自分で友達少ないって言う割にはいつも女の子と一緒だよね。
Is this a friend? Huh? No way! Whenever I'm in class, I'm always... Just then, Kaido enters the classroom.
おう、修二。今朝は早いじゃないか。
See? Perfect example. He's not a girl. Perfect time. That's what, like the third time I've done this episode? Perfect timing. This proves that I have male friends. Wait, what's with those?
へへへ。どうやら俺の中でまたバンドやりたい熱が盛り上がったみたいだな。
Kaido twirls drumsticks in both hands. He then starts tapping them together in perfect rhythm.
ああ、ドラム叩きてー。またライブとかやってみたいよな。
Okay, but count me out. You'll have to find another bassist.
わかってるって。でも、なんだかんだで盛り上がったろ？パーティーではさ。あれからずっとテンション上がりっぱなしなんだって。
Kaido, wait. I focus on my friend and sense a deep feeling of satisfaction and joy. Could this be... purpose? Shiba-san's hands clench up in her pockets. I'm guessing her bottle of fragments just reacted. Hey Kaido, can we talk outside for a minute?
星名、カイド、おっすおっす。
What's up? And now Kariya enters the classroom. Oh, sup? Is your cold all cleared up?
それはもうバッチリ全開。その説はご迷惑をおかけしちゃったね。
She flashes us a peace sign, showing her bandaged fingers in the process.
お、ひょっとして若菜ちゃんもあれからずっとギターの練習してたとか？
あ、わかる？なんかギターが手から離れてくれないんだよ。
I think it might be cursed.
わかるわかる。一度ライブの熱気に触れると癖になっちゃうもんな。
ライブはしばらくいいかな。でも目標みたいのはできちゃったかもね。
Nice.
もっと上手くなりたいってくらいなもんだけどさ。
Ah. She's probably not aware of how her hands are positioned like they would if she were holding a guitar. I can sense emotions similar to Kaido's coming from her. Could this possibly be?
星野くん、シーバさん、ちょっと。
Are they gonna double bonk? This seems crazy, but do you think those two are in the right state of mind to have fragments retrieved from them?
そのまさかです。
Okay.
カリアさんとカイドウくんからかけらを回収しましょう。
Alright.
うわー、寒い。さすがに11月ともなれば外は冷えるな。
Yeah, the courtyard's a ghost town this time of year. Perfect for this. It's now lunch break, and I brought Kaido to the courtyard. A bag with a sandwich in it dangles from his grip as he plays the air drums.
本当にここで飯食う気か?
Maybe we should go back inside?
だな。でもわざわざ戻るのもめんどくせえな。
By now, I feel like I've got a good handle on how to lead the conversation so the other person doesn't suspect anything. True, it's not so bad, and it's nice and quiet out here. Plus, you can play the air drums all you want without annoying anyone.
お、確かに。教室じゃ気使っちまうもんな。
You know, that's better than drumming on your desk. We walk along until we reach a bench. Kaido sits down right in front of where Shiba-san is standing. She's in her witch form, which means only other witches, alps, and special people like me can see her. Kaido, meanwhile, is banging his sticks against his lap. Okay, now that would get annoying. Could you at least not do that while we're eating? You're gonna give yourself carpal tunnel at this rate.
大丈夫だって。確かにちょっと手首は痛いけど、そういうもんだからな。
You shouldn't overdo your practice. I know that from everything I went through before the party. And I'll feel really guilty about not stopping you if you get yourself injured.
まさか修二に心配されるとはな。
What can I say? I'm a good friend.
わかったわかった。じゃあ、もうワンフレーズだけ。よっ。
Kaido moves into an intense section of his air drum song. And as he does so...
ごめんね、カイドウくん。
Bang bang Shiba's magic hammer comes down upon his head. Shiba-san bonks Kaido with her hammer, knocking him unconscious. The bonk is accompanied by a brilliant burst of white feathers, all of which are sucked up into Shiba-san's bottle.
いつものことだけど、ちょっと悪い気がしちゃうな。
Well, it's not like it hurts them, as far as I can tell. You do kind of look like a serial killer when you hit them from behind.
もう、星野くんはすぐからかうんだから。
Because I care. I'm sorry, but allowing overflowing emotions to remain unchecked isn't good for the host, right? You can think of it like you're giving them a vaccine shot or something. There's nothing to feel bad about. And to be honest, he was getting carried away there, so thanks, Shiba-san.
星野くんって結構友達思いなんだね。
Only as much as the next guy, I'd say. Though it is true that I wouldn't have been too worried about Kaido getting injured before recently. You know, it's actually kind of scary how apathetic I was. I hope I've become a better person since then.
二人ともお疲れ様です。
Did you get some from Karia? Ayachi-san joins up with us. She was keeping watch to make sure no one else came into the courtyard until now.
あやちさんこそお疲れ様。でも本当に良かったの？今回も私が先に回収しちゃって。
ええ、カリアさんは明日シュバルツカッツへバイトに来るそうですし、私が回収する方が効率的です。それに。
Ah, that makes sense. Ayachi-san holds out her own bottle.
わあ、すごい！心のかけらがこんなにたくさん。
ええ、私の方はあともう少しでたまりますから。
Ooh. When did you get this many?
気づきませんでしたか？パーティーの後、星名くんから戻ってきたんですよ。
Ah, okay. I raise a hand to my chest. The feeling of satisfaction I got from our show probably rivals Kaido's and Karia's. If I didn't have the ability to sense other people's emotions, I might have decided to keep on playing my instrument like them. That thought makes me feel a little bitter.
待って、星名くんから？あの時回収してたってこと？なんだ、かけらが回収できちゃうくらい楽しかったなら、星野くんももっとベース続ければいいのに。
Why, do you want to bonk me too?
またみんなでライブするときは誘ってね。私、絶対見に行くよ。
Well, I think I'm done with all that. I only ever planned on doing the one. Besides, these fragments weren't collected in the way you're thinking. That probably happened because the hole in my heart has been filled in some.
心の穴?
Oh yeah, we haven't explained that to you. Oh right, I never told you about that, huh? Whoops. Thanks to Ayachi-san and Shiba-san reconciling so quickly, I never got the chance to explain myself. I decided to use this opportunity to do just that.
そうだったの？単に二人が友達だから協力してるのかと思ってたよ。
It can be both.
ただの友達なら魔女の姿は見えませんよ。
言われてみたらそうなんだけどね。前に、発情の現場を見られたせいって聞いてたし、追求しづらくて。
最悪です。最悪です。最悪です。やっぱり最悪です。
We probably could have just gone over that part. Ayachi-san, calm down. And Shiba-san, I told you that was an accident.
わかってるよ。星野くんも結構大変だったんだね。
すみません。私もうっかりしていました。
いいよ。別にそれくらい教えてくれなくても、ずっと綾地さんのことは友達だと思ってたし。
シーバさん。
Ayashi-san looks down sadly at her nearly filled bottle.
あと少しでシーバさんや星名くんと協力し合うこともなくなってしまうんですね。
We can still be friends.
そんなことないよ。綾地さんが魔女を卒業しても私たち友達だよね。
もちろんです。
Yay! Ayachi-san smiles, but concealed by it is a hint of sadness lurking underneath. Aw. Kaido came to not long after that. He seemed to be under the impression that he fainted from excessive practice, so he finally stopped flailing his drumsticks around like a madman. After school, I'm heading to the club room as usual.
パンパカパーン！おめでとう、星野くん。
Huh? What's this about? Tokakushi-senpai grabs hold of me the moment I enter the club building.
ひょっとしてお姉さんとの約束忘れちゃった？
Yes. What promise? Huh?
おやまあ、本当に忘れちゃったのかな？
I told you. She slouches down and peers up into my face. She gets up close and personal like always, throwing me into a panic.
舞台を盛り上げられたらご褒美をあげる約束だったでしょ？
Oh, right. Right. Ah, yeah, you did.
というわけで頑張った星野くんには二等賞遊園地チケットの進呈です。
Oh, neat. An amusement park? And 2 tickets?
星野くんは一人で遊園地行くつもりなのかな？
No. Fair point. Going alone wouldn't be a reward, it'd be a punishment. I'd feel so left out that I'd probably die. Feels a little melodramatic, but okay. Are you sure I can have these?
いいのいいの。ショッピングモールの福引きで当たったものだから。
Huh.
少し早めのクリスマスプレゼントも兼ねてるんだよ。
Oh, from a raffle? That's what you meant by second prize. But I don't really have any friends to take with me. Are you kidding me? We just spent all morning covering this.
だったらおかけの子たちでも誘ってみたらどうかな。
I don't know why, but something's telling me that I should invite Shiba-san.
遊園地が嫌いな女の子はなかなかいないと思うよ。これからの季節大事なことだもんね。
Ah, yeah, true. I haven't really hung out with the other members of the club outside of school yet. This'll be a good opportunity to change that. Thank you so much.
では星野くん、健闘を祈ってるね。
What? Huh? Tokakushi-senpai salutes to me, for some reason. She's a strange bird, that one.
ひょっとして乗った！ネネ先輩がモンスターに乗った！
not gonna lie, it threw me off for a second because I had to think about what the context of this statement was. Not yet.
乗ってしまいました。確か連射すればいいんですよね。
What a time to walk into the room.
頑張って綾地さん。頑張ります。
Mash that button. It seems Shiba-san is watching Ayachi-san and Inaba-san play Manhunt.
すごい綾地さん連射早い。でも相手の子も対抗して。落ち着いてねね先輩。そこは R ボタンを押さないと。
Oh no. It kicked you off.
申し訳ありません。
いえいえ、気にすることありませんって。ねね先輩の成長力は半端じゃありませんから。今のは惜しかったよ。私横で見てるだけなのにドキドキしちゃった。きっと次はうまくいくよ。
はい、頑張ります。
Incidentally, you might want to buy a backup 3DW just in case you button mash that one into oblivion.
星野くん、チャロ。
Aloha! I thought we were past this, but apparently not. Oh, now he says it. Okay. Aloha. He didn't say that to Meguru the entire route, and then we... Okay, sure. We finally greet each other after they notice me. And a weird thing to have on the soapbox, but whatever. But damn, the Aloha infection sure is spreading fast. Now even I'm saying it.
ちょっと、先輩は勝手に使わないでくださいよ。
Double standard. Huh? Do I need your permission to say Aloha?
ごめん、ひょっとして私もダメだったかな。
No, it's just me.
いえいえ、つむぎ先輩はいいんですよ。
Why?
でも、星名先輩が使いたかったら、一緒にねね先輩のランク上げを手伝ってください。
すみません。期間限定のクエストへ参加するにはまだ私のランクが足りないようで。
そこで手に入る新装備がすっごく可愛いんですよね。
はい、ぜひ手に入れなくては。
Nene is totally addicted to this thing. Since I'm using a male character, my armor designs are different from the girls, even when we're using the same sets. Makes sense. But I guess helping Ayachi-san and Inaba-san pretty up their hunters wouldn't be so bad. Okay, as long as Shiba-san isn't feeling left out.
見てるだけでも楽しいか
You'd have more fun if you joined in.
ら。いや、それが私、携帯ゲーム機って持ってなくて。
That didn't stop Nene. Oh,
じゃあ、つむぎ先輩も思い切って買っちゃいましょうよ。
Manhunt party.
ねね先輩みたいに、モンカリのために、本体ごと。
稲葉さん、あまり無理を言うのも良くないですよ。
ごめんね。今私、あまりお小遣いないから。
I see. So she can't join in on the fun with everyone? I think about the tickets in my pocket. By the way, I ran into Tokukushi-senpai a moment ago. She said she won a raffle at the mall.
すごいじゃないですか。ひょっとしてクリスマスキャンペーンの？
I think so.
はい。結構カップル向けの景品もたくさん用意されてるみたいですよ。
That tracks.
さすがに1等はファミリー向けの温泉旅行らしいんですけど、2等は遊園地のペアチケットなんだとか。詳しいね、めぐるちゃん。けどいいな。温泉か。行ってみたいな。
Well, prepare to be disappointed. The best I can do is an amusement park. Oh, too bad she only got the second place prize.
いえいえいえ、この場合2等が1等みたいなものじゃないです？でも戸隠先輩、誰と行くんでしょうね。こういう時一緒に行く人がいるんですかね。
さあ、私はよく知りませんけど。
Well, if we were on her route, I can guess. I think we might know what's going to happen on her route. Maybe.
けど戸隠先輩ならいてもおかしくなさそうかな。
That's what she came to talk to me about. She invited you?
はい？
Before you misunderstand anything, she gave me both tickets. I'm not going with her. She gave them as a reward for the party. See? Here. I present the tickets as proof.
いつの間に先輩にこういう時誘うお相手が
No. No, that's what I was going to think about. Fukakushi-senpai said I should invite someone from the OC. Everyone's complexion changes in an instant. There's a strange, indescribable emotion hanging in the air. What is this? Well, not that it matters. It's for this Sunday, so...
待ってください。今週はダメです。せっかくできたクラスの友達と出かける約束が。
All of a sudden you don't want to go. Oh, okay. What about you two?
すみません。あまりに急で、
Alright, fine. Damn. Lastly, I look toward Shiba-san. But the moment we lock eyes, she wildly shakes her hands in rejection. Oh, I see. I never thought I'd get rejected this bluntly. Not by all of them. Do they hate me or something? The rest of the day is spent playing Manhunt while waiting for potential visitors. But no one is coming around, and the mood in the club room is incredibly awkward. What the hell just happened? Yeah, that's a bummer. I shake the tickets in my hand as I walk home. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Maybe I should ask Kaido? Though I'm not in the mood to spend all day at the amusement park with another dude. Not in this time of year. Who else can I invite? Wait, I could invite Karia. Why do I even want to go to the amusement park this badly? I don't know why I'm so eager. Shiba-san? Shiba-san appears from behind me, panting for air. Did you run after me?
ひょっとしたら勘違いさせちゃったかもしれないと思って。
That does seem to be a theme.
けどみんなの前ではちょっと説明しづらかったから。
You mean about the amusement park?
星野くん、さっき落ち込んだ顔してたでしょ。
I did?
捨てられた子犬みたいだったかな。
An abandoned puppy with 2 tickets to an amusement park. I looked that down?
近くなかった？
No. It's not like I can see my own face. No one will give me a mirror. Sorry for making you worry. I was just a little bummed that no one could come.
いいよ。それでね、私が女の子らしいおしゃれができないことは知ってるよね。
Yes, and? Yeah, your payment for you being a witch, right? Now I understand why she couldn't explain herself in the club room. Inaba-san was there.
実はそれってね、格好だけじゃないんだ。女の子っぽい行動をしても気持ち悪くなることがあるんだよ。
Oh. Wow. That sucks.
だからね、星野くんと行くのが嫌とかそういうのとは違くて。
So does that mean going on a date is not an option, or does she just have to act like the guy on the date?
男の子と遊園地ペアで行くこと自体が多分無理で、そういう意味だから。
Huh. That's gonna make this route very interesting. Huh?
ね、だから男の子と。
No, I heard you just fine, but what did you mean by like a couple?
星野くんこそ何言ってるの？だってペアチケットなんだよね。
Whoa, hold on. What I intended by inviting you guys was for all of us to go together. 2 of the tickets are free, obviously, but I figured we could just buy the rest and all go together. It would be pretty cheap to split the cost between us all, right? Why didn't you explain that before? Shiba-san's face flares up in a brilliant crimson.
そんなことさっき言ってないよ。言ってなかったよね。
No, she's right. He really should have led with that. Everyone rejected me before I got the chance to. That's why you open with it. Hokakushi-senpai meant this to be a treat for the whole club, not just me, right? No. Wait, hold on. Her strange parting words and her salute come to mind. Did I get the wrong impression here? Did she actually mean the complete opposite? Yes. Then that means Ayachi-san and Inaba-san were awkward because... I just caused a huge misunderstanding, didn't I? And the theme is back.
星名くんが悪いよ。普通ペアチケットがあるから一緒に行こうなんて誘われたら。
No, this one is 100% on you. You screwed this up.
誰だってデートだと思うよね。
Shiba-san, you don't have to say that out loud. This is embarrassing enough already. How am I meant to show up at the club room tomorrow?
私だって明日どんな顔で星名くんに挨拶すればいいかわからないよ。
Oh my god, so much embarrassment. I want to bash my head on a rock or something right the F now. I don't know why he... Alright, sure. But then a light pounding on my chest snaps me out of it. Punch, punch, punch. Ow. Hey, Shiba-san, what are you hitting me for?
だって星名くんが悪いんだよ。私すっごくびっくりしたんだからね。
It's like getting punched by a teddy bear.
星名くんが勘違いさせる言い方したせいなんだよ。
It's my lot in life. I'm sorry, really, I am. Not that her punches actually hurt. In fact, they're rather calming. It's like a massage. It's adorable how she's only reaching my chest even though her arms are raised slightly.
慌てて変な言い方しちゃったから傷つけたかもってすっごく気にしてたんだからね。
I said I'm sorry.
じゃあどうして叩かれてるのに顔がにやけてるの？
Because it tickles. Well, it's pretty cute. I do not want her thinking I'm a masochist. That ship may have sailed. But now I remember the way she got mad at me when I called her cute this morning.
やっぱり星名くんは遊び人なんだ。
I'm filled with interesting articles? You really think that?
だってかわいいなんて言ってからかの私だけだよね。
I mean, I did it to Meguru too, but that was because I was going on her route.
綾地さんや稲葉さんの方が可愛いのに絶対おかしいもん。それとも本当はみんなに言ってるの？
I'm not sure. I tend to say whatever's on my mind, so I don't know how many people I say that to.
やっぱりみんなに言ってたんだ。遊園地へ誘う時も誰でもいいみたいな言い方だったもん。
Well, like I said, my intention was for all of us to go.
何をしておるのじゃ、紬。
Oh, hey, it's you. Huh? Is that the girl who passed me by this morning? That's a pretty condescending way for a little girl to talk.
赤木？迎えに来てくれたの？まさか。近くへ来たついでに様子を見に来てやっただけなのじゃ。
Well, as you can see, it's a little awkward. What's with this girl? A small girl with an oddly sophisticated way of speaking. Ah. Sorry, but have you ever been to the Schwarzkatz before?
あれ？星野くん、赤木のこと知ってるの？
Ish? Not exactly. I just remember the unique way she talked. I had no idea you two knew each other.
知り合いっていうか。ふん、あっちは知らんぞ。誰だこの小僧は。
The little girl just called me a child.
ほら、前に話さなかった？オカルト研究部で一緒の星名くんだよ。
Nice to meet you. And you are?
小僧相手に名乗るまでもない。
Okay, rude. You're a lot ruder this time around than you were in the last route. What is she, a chuny? This is really something else.
もう赤木ったら、そういう態度良くないと思うよ。
Yeah, really.
知らぬと言っておるじゃろ。それより紬。
夜の夕飯は鶏団子が良い。冷蔵庫に入っているのを見たぞ。
Doesn't that make you a cannibal?
別にいいけど、スープでいいの？それとも焼いた方がいい？
知れ者が両方に決まっておるじゃろ。
Gluttonous cannibal. Do you two live together? Are you sisters or something?
それはね。
こら紬、余計なことを話してない。
でも星野くんは大丈夫なのに。
ダメなものはダメじゃ。小僧も余計な詮索は身のために。
Akagi suddenly leans toward me and peers at my chest. Why my chest? What's so interesting about a guy's chest? Is something the matter?
確か七尾の店であっちを見かけたと言っていたな。なるほど、そういうことか。
I don't like that laugh. She starts laughing without answering my question. But suddenly, her eyes turn cold like a bird's. I'm unable to read the emotion behind them.
見くびられたものじゃな。
Right.
行くぞ紬。
ちょっと赤木？ごめんね星野くん。
Okay, bye.
また明日。
Yeah, later. Chiba-san gives a curt bow and then hurries after Akagi. What the hell is up with that girl? Based on my recent experience with the extraordinary, I think I know what the girl's deal is, though I don't have any proof. Next time I'm alone with Shiba-san, I'll ask her. Well, I like Akagi a lot less on this route. I don't know what that is. I'm making dinner when I suddenly remember I haven't done anything with the tickets yet. I just threw an apron on over my uniform, so they're still in my pocket.
Shuuji, 父さんお腹すいた。
Well, Papa can get a snack. Yeah, fried pork coming right up. I put down the tickets and carry over the plates. But my sharp-eyed dad spots them immediately.
なんだそれは。遊園地のチケットじゃないか。
Before you ask, I'm not taking anybody.
しかも2枚。まさか。
Wait, what?
うちの子もついに嫁へ行く日が。
I beg your pardon? Who's becoming a wife? Anyway, do you want more than this or not? I pile rice high in his bowl and hand him the soy sauce. How much cabbage do you want with this? Personally, I'm fine with just the juice from the pork, but you don't want things to be too salty. Didn't they say you needed to lose weight during your last checkup?
やってることは十分嫁だと思うがね。
Well, someone has to.
お、今夜は味噌汁に鶏団子まで入ってるじゃないか。
I was just in the mood for some reason. I hadn't really planned on doing so, but I changed my mind after hearing the conversation with Shiba-san and the little girl.
だがお前、真面目な話、デートへ行くんなら先立つ者がいるんじゃないか？
I'm sorry to say, but I just got these off an upperclassman who won them in a raffle. Actually, I'm worried that I won't have anyone to go with. I take off my apron and sit down at the dining table. We both put our hands together. Thanks for the food.
いただきます。
Indeedy.
だったらこの機会に誘ってみたらいいだろう。
You see, I tried that and it didn't work.
この際、友達でも誰でもいいじゃないか。
Don't talk with your mouth full, and I don't have any friends. Fourth time? He'll just be even more worried if I tell him that I've already been rejected by several girls. I'll just keep quiet about that. Going to an amusement park alone with a guy would be pretty weird.
それもそうか。だが思い出すな。
If this is yet another story about a date you went on with Mom, I don't want to hear it.
いいよ。お前が小さい頃の話。
When I was a young boy. Then I definitely don't want to hear it.
ジェットコースターに身長制限があるのを知らなくって、乗り場の前でだだこねてたんだぞ。
I don't remember that. This is so embarrassing.
いっそ父さんと一緒に行くか？
No. That would be even worse. Do Do you want to torture me?
いい思い出になると思うけどな。今ならジェコスにも乗れるぞ。ジェコスにも。
Joke's on you, I don't like roller coasters. Why are you so obsessed with that? And like, are there any guys who would go to an amusement park with their parents these days?
それもそうだな。
I'm exasperated, but then I catch a glimpse of my dad's face.
やっぱり女の子を誘うのが一番自然なんだろうな。
He has the biggest smile on his face for some reason.
小遣いが必要になったらいつでも言っていいんだぞ。
Maybe if I get the chance. Seriously, if there was a girl I could ask out, I wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. Though giving these back to Togakushi-senpai would be just as awkward. I'll just shut them away in my desk for now. I hope they don't get left to rot in there. Absorbed by such thoughts, I dig into my chicken dango. A flash happened. That was interesting.
サノバウィッチ
The bird. There's a triangle bird. I'm startled the moment I wake up. A large raven perched outside my window peers into my room through the gap in the curtains. It's a persistent one. I'm staring it straight in the eye, and it's still not flying away. I close the curtains and crawl out of bed. I had completely forgotten about the bird as I got ready for school, but now... Huh? That raven's still there in the same place. I lock eyes with the raven again as I leave my home. I can't actually be sure if it's the same raven, but it's definitely larger than the ones you normally see around, and I'm pretty sure the feathers below its beak are longer than average too. It's a kagi. It's staring right at me, not moving a muscle. This is freaky. I'm just gonna head to school. Stop following me, Raven! A crow and a raven are not the same thing. Gah, is that raven following me? Feeling its gaze on my back, I turn around. There it is again, looking right at me. This is seriously creeping me out. I quicken my pace. It also quickens its pace. Yet the raven follows behind me all the way to school. Oh no, Edgar Allan Poe warned me about this. At least it doesn't seem to have followed me into the school. Man, talk about freaky. What the hell was up with that raven? I've never seen it, but I'm reminded of that old horror movie, The Birds. Ah, there it is. I knew the reference was going to come up at some point. I wouldn't normally worry about such things, but what if birds start suddenly swooping down from the sky to attack me? Just imagining it is giving me the chills. Didn't Shiba-san say that ravens can remember people's faces? I don't think I've done anything to piss them off, though. Apparently you have. Could it be a case of mistaken identity? That'd be bad.
おはよう星名くん何かあった
I'm being stalked by a raven. Morning, Shiba-san. It's nothing big. I'm probably just imagining things.
だったらいいんだけど昨日も頭にカラスの羽くっつけてたでしょ
Funny that you mentioned that.
今もブツブツ逆恨みがどうって言ってなかった
It's really no big deal. She's worried about me after what happened yesterday, huh? Though there is something I wanted to ask you about.
私になんだろう
I checked to see if anyone else is around. Ayachi-san, as well as a bunch of classmates surrounding her, are nearby, so I say quietly, now might not be the best time, but it's about that Akagi girl from yesterday. If my hunch is correct, this Akagi person is related to witches somehow.
あ
Chiba-san looks uncertain of how to answer my question. Sorry, should I not be asking about her?
そんなことないよこっちへ来て
She grabs onto the sleeve of my jacket and drags me off. The difference in height makes me slouch down a bit, but it makes for a cute scene. Like that, we make our way to the corner of the classroom.
ね私は星名くんや綾地さんになら話してもいいと思ってるんだむしろ話しておくべきなんだよね でも本人から絶対自分のことは話すなってきつく言われちゃったんだよ。
She has?
友達だから平気だって言ったんだよ。でも魔女同士争いになることもあるから必要ないことは絶対話すなの一点張りなんだ。
Well, it hasn't been an issue so far. So she really is related to witches.
そっか、これも言っちゃまずかったかな。
It's fine. I had a pretty good idea that she was anyway.
だよね。あやちさんのこと知ってたら赤城が何者かなんて分かっちゃうよね。
But do you still feel like you can't say it?
ごめんね。一応もうちょっと待ってくれないかな。
Then can we say it for you?
怒らせると意固地になっちゃうから、ちゃんと説得して改めて紹介するってことじゃダメ？
I'm guessing she wouldn't believe it if we said we figured it out ourselves. Yeah, that's cool. I don't want to force it out of you.
ありがとう。だけどなんだか申し訳ないよ。今までたくさん協力してもらってきたのに、私の方だけ秘密があるなんて。
It's all good. It's part of the process. You can't help it. These instructions come from Akagi. That's not gonna stop me from helping you out more either.
もちろんだよ。放課後は私もシュバルツカッツェまで行くつもりだし。
That's where Karia's fragments will be retrieved.
赤城が何と言っても二人にはこれからも協力させてほしいと思ってるんだ。だって私だけお世話になったら申し訳ないもん。
We haven't gotten that far yet. Like I said, you really don't need to worry about that. I unconsciously reach out and pat her on the head. Pat, pat.
星野くん？
Am I acting overly familiar with her? Her head is at the perfect height for petting. I think it's more fun having you around anyway.
女の子の髪にためらいなく触れるなんて慣れてる人のすることだよ。
Hey, must be a playboy! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I won't do it again. Until later. I don't want to give you the wrong impression. The moment I take away my hand, Shiba-san raises both hands to replace it, looking somewhat sad.
なんだ、やめちゃうんだ。
Aw. Huh? Did you want me to keep doing it?
そういうわけじゃないよ。だって星野くんに子供扱いされてるみたいで、なんか嫌だし恥ずかしいし。
She just subconsciously drags it back.
でもちょっぴりだけね、嬉しいかもって思っただけでね。
Aw.
あれ、私何言ってるんだろう。とにかく今のは忘れて。別になでなでしてほしいわけじゃないから。
I don't believe you. Yeah, sure. I tell her I'll stop, but then pat her on the head again anyway.
そうやってすぐからかうんだから。
What is... Yeah! I follow Shiba-san's eyes and spot the same raven from earlier outside the window. It has a fairly distinct appearance, so I'm sure it's the same. That raven followed me all the way to class?
どういうこと？
That's the raven. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. When I woke up, it was perched outside my bedroom window. Then it followed me the whole way to school, like it was observing me.
そうだったの？
I thought she'd laugh, but she's totally surprised. And for some reason, she's scowling. She looks angry.
もうあれだけ言ったのに星野くんに迷惑かけるようなことするなんて。
Kagi, I presume? Shiba-san?
なんかごめんね。
No, come on. What did you mean by that?
それは。
はーい、みんな席へつけ。出血取るぞ。
For a split second, I was like, oh god, the raven opened the window. Class is starting already? With no other choice, Shiba-san and I take our respective seats. Well, we've agreed to meet up after school, so we can just talk about this later. I glance out the window. And there's the raven, staring right at me. It's pretty unnerving, but judging from Shiba-san's reaction, I have an inkling of what that bird's deal is. Nene may or may not also have an inkling. After school, we all head to the Schwarzkatz as planned.
おはようございますオーナー。って星名と綾地さん？シーバさんまでいるじゃん。
Karia, this is an intervention. Hey, thanks for having us.
今日は部のメンバーで親睦を深めようと思いまして。ね、シーバさん。
親睦をね。
You're a terrible liar. Shiba-san's attention is more focused on outside the cafe. That persistent raven is observing us yet again, making it difficult for Shiba-san to explain anything. Then again, I don't need to ask anything. And if that raven is what I think it is, there's no need to be afraid either. That's what you think.
綾地さんならしょうがないけど、あんまり広めすぎないでよ。特にカイドウには。
I won't tell a soul. Yeah, I won't.
すみません、カリアさん。
綾地さんはいいんだよ。綾地さんは。
Hey. I haven't failed to miss how her fingers have been taped up a lot more often lately. She has an attitude, but she's been practicing just as hard as Kaido.
カリアさん、来てくれたのなら早く着替えてくれると助かるんだけどね。
すみませんオーナー。かしこまり。
Soma-san waits for Karia to disappear into the back room before coming over to us.
さて、シーバつむぎさんだったね。
はい、相馬七尾さんでしたよね。綾地さんのアルプの。
ねねから話は聞いているよ。だからそう緊張しないでほしいかな。
Yeah, she's a lot more chill than yours.
二人を直接会わせるのは初めてでしたね。
綾地さんにはいつもお世話になってます。なのにご挨拶が遅れて申し訳ありません。
いや、それは構わない。そういった判断はすべて魔女であるネネに任せてある。
そうなんですか？
不服かな？もともと私たちアルプは人間同士が交わす情に疎い。なら下手に口を挟まず魔女同士話し合って決めてくれた方が効率的だ。少なくとも私はそう思っている。私はね。
There's clearly some sort of implication behind Soma-san's words.
信用できないかな？
いえ、まさか。むしろ感心しちゃって。アルプにもいろんな方がいるんだなって。
Mm-hmm.
人それぞれであるようにアルプもそれぞれというだけさ。
There certainly is a huge difference between that Akagi girl and Soma-san. Just on appearances alone, Soma-san seems far more mature.
二人ともそろそろカリアさんが出てくる頃ではありませんか？
ああ、ちょうど今更衣室のドアが開く音が聞こえた。
Good ears. I mean, she is a cat.
じゃあ私たちも準備しないと。
Ayachi-san still seems as reluctant as ever to change into her witch getup. And yet the white light engulfs the two girls, and they emerge dressed as witches. Got to see a lot more of those animations this time around.
お待たせしました。ってあれ？綾地さんとシーバさんは？
They had to step out. They are, of course, right in front of Karia, invisible to her. Oh, I think they went to the bathroom?
二人揃ってそこのトイレに？
You know.
そっか。回収するのは綾地さんなんだから私まで変身する必要なかったんだ。
You know, I was thinking about that, but Unlike Ayachi-san, Shiba-san actually likes her transformation. I should be used to this by now, but I was unprepared and ended up using the same excuse I did before. Well?
ところでカリアさん、少し顔色が良くないようだけど、平気かな？
すみません。実はちょっと寝不足気味で。だから大したことありません。
Maybe you should lie down. Bang.
いや、うちも一応客商売だ。そんな顔でホールに立たれるのは困る。
Is Soma-san trying to cover up for me?
そうですよね。申し訳ございません。
気にすることはないよ。その代わり顔色が良くなるおまじないを教えるから実行してもらえないかな。
そんなのあるんですか？
It's called a red eye.
もちろんだ。まずそこの席に座って、それからテーブルの上で腕を組むようにする。
はい。はい、こんな感じでしょうか。
そう、そんな感じだ。それから腕のクロスしてる部分に額をひっつけ、目を閉じる。
Just sounds like we're playing 7 Up.
オーナー。
なんだ？
これって学院で居眠りする時の姿勢じゃありません
？5分ほどそうしていればいい。
This is clearly not a special charm. However, Karia is about to lose consciousness. She might just assume she dozed off for a second.
うちも一応客商売じゃなかったんですか？
Don't worry about it, we don't have any customers.
そうだ。だが幸い今は他に客もいない。
This time. Huh? Don't I count? No.
星名ってオーナーにも客扱いされてないじゃん。
Hey, I buy coffee.
こら、目を開けない。この子らは君の旧友だから特別だ。さあ、他の客が来る前におまじないを終えないとな。
She directs that last sentence at the two witches. I can't help but realize how crap I am at acting compared to Soma-san.
すごい。相馬さんってすごく賢いんだね。ええ、頼りになります。ではそろそろ回収を。
I mean, she has been doing this for a long time. Ayachi-san takes aim.
たびたびすみません。少しでも寝不足の解消になることを祈ってます。
さあ、回収を。
はい、もちろん。
She pulls the trigger. Then Karia falls unconscious, as if she's fallen asleep, and heart fragments dance as white feathers through the air. However... Oh no! She absorbed them! Just before the fragments are sucked into Ayachi-san's bottle, they change directions, toward Shiba-san's pocket. They're headed towards the pocket Shiba-san's own bottle is likely held. Soma-san grimaces as soon as she notices.
ごめんなさい。わざとじゃないんだけど、あれ、どうして？
どういうつもりだ、赤木。
Interference! Shiba-san finally calms down, her mouth no longer flapping open and shut.
それはこっちのセリフじゃ、七尾。
They made an agreement. Paying the rest of us no mind, the small girl enters the cafe and sits down at the table closest to the entrance. And the raven who was just outside the window is no longer there.
赤木、何してるの？ひょっとして今のは赤木がやったの？知っている方なんですか？二人とも。そちらの黒猫とは昔いろいろあったのじゃ。七尾の魔女よ。なるほど。魔女が見えているようですね。
There's a lot more animosity between those two this time around. Ayachi-san comes to the correct conclusion at once.
いろいろって、そうなんですか？
何、大したことではない。アルプの世界にもいろいろとルールがあってな。こいつはそれをよく理解していないようだったから先輩として少し話をしただけだ。
少しじゃと？あっちの膝を反対側へ折り曲げ、その姿勢のまま3時間も座らせおったくせに。
Well, if you're a bird, your legs are bent the wrong way anyway. but bending the wrong way? That sounds like torture.
痛そうだよ。
誤解しないでくれ。たまたま話し合いの場に選んだのが座敷だっただけだ。あの時、二人とも普通に正座をしていた。だが鳥類は人間とは反対に膝が曲がるだろ？
You know, I said it as a joke, but apparently that was accurate.
赤城はカラスのアルプなんだ。
Ah, I knew it.
バレてしまっては仕方がないの。
Was she trying to hide it?
あっちは紬のアルプ。赤城というものじゃ。
I knew it. She puffs out her incredibly small chest with pride. I honestly don't know how to react.
それで一体どういうつもりだ？
Stealing fragments.
揉め事を起こすつもりはないんじゃなかったのか？
状況が変わったのじゃ。
勝手なことを。以前も私の縄張りで勝手に魔女と契約しただろう。その時も十分話し合いをしたはずだと思うがな。膝を反対側に折り曲げて。
That sounds a bit more forceful than a normal conversation.
それってただのお説教なんじゃ。
Yeah.
いいよ、話し合いな。アルプ同士の暗黙の了解や人間社会でやってはいけないことなど細かく講義をしてやった。
That definitely sounds like a lecture.
だというのにこいつと来たら。
相変わらず哀れなやつじゃな、七尾。
Ow.
アルプになってまでルールに縛られているとはな。
Oh, okay, hang on a second. In the previous route, you said that you were a stickler for the rules, so this is... Either that was a lie, or... I don't know. This is interesting.
とまあご覧の通りだ。
This is an incredibly awkward situation I found myself caught up in. Shiba-san looks really apologetic, like a mother apologizing for their child doing something naughty. She looks like she's about to apologize for Akagi's behavior any moment now.
もっとも、今回ルールを破ったのは七尾。お前の方じゃ。
は？
So surprised is Soma-san that she stands there with her mouth hanging open. Never thought I'd see her looking like that.
図星を刺されて声も出んようじゃな。
いや、全く心当たりがないのだが。
Ayachi-san seems to have no idea either, as she exchanges glances with me and Shiba-san. Obviously, the two of us are just as confused.
しらじらしい。紬よ、そいつから離れるのじゃ。
Could you at least explain?
やはりお前は騙されていたのだ。私？
Oh, she thinks that Shuuji is a witch. Maybe? Hold on. Sorry, could you at least explain yourself?
紬に近づくでない。特にお前はじゃ。
Me?
そうじゃ。お前がよからぬ企みを持って紬へ近づいていることぐらい見通せぬと思ったか。純粋な紬をたぶらかし、その身を蹂躙しようとしていることくらいな。
Beg pardon? What? Everyone now stares at me. Oh, come on!
ちょっと、何を言い出すの、赤城。星野くんが、私を。
You've got it wrong. I'm not trying to do that at all.
誤解だものか。お前が大量の心のかけらを集めていることぐらいたやすく感じ取れるぞ。
Okay, well, it's a unique situation.
つまり七尾の魔女はそちらのハレンチな娘だけではなかったのじゃ。
Yep, there we go. My suspicion was correct. Huh?
密かにもう一人の魔女を使い、紬のことを探らせていたのであろう、七尾。
I'm a witch? That seems to be what Akagi is getting at, even if the gender is wrong. I look around and see Soma-san looking not at all amused.
バカバカしい。
なんじゃと？
Soma-san, not interested in continuing the conversation, wraps a shawl around the sleeping Karya.
ありえない。私だってどうせならシーバさんみたいな可愛い格好が良かったのに。ありえない。
This isn't helping. Seems like Ayachi-san's switch has been flipped, but now's not the time to be worrying about that.
どうして無視するのじゃ。 これだけ心のかけらを集めているのは魔女以外にありえんじゃろ。しかもこいつには魔女が見えておる。
The misunderstandings continue.
そうじゃろ。どうして誰も答えのじゃ。みんなであっちを無視するでない。ひょっとして大量の心のかけらって星名くんが昨日言ってた？
Yeah, I think so. Shiba-san is probably hesitant to speak about the hole in my heart. So I decide to do the explaining.
小僧、何を紬とこそこそ話しておるのじゃ。
I decide to do the explaining. This is a huge misunderstanding. I'm not a witch. You see, I explain how the hole in my heart absorbed all of Ayachi-san's heart fragments.
待て、それだけでは魔女が見えることまで説明できておらぬ。
I'm a magic man.
言われてみれば、そうだね。
Oh, sorry. I hadn't been trying to hide it, but it's not the easiest thing to open up about yourself. I'm sure the witches here understand that feeling all too well. But I should at least explain how I can read people's emotions.
紬も知らぬようではないか。やはり騙していたのだな。
Are you sure you're not a frog the way you're jumping to conclusions? No, hold on. I'll explain that now too.
いや、聞く耳持たぬのじゃ。今まで話さなかったことがすでに信用ならん。赤城、落ち着いて。星野くんの話を聞いてみようよ。紬もこれ以上オスの口車に乗せられてどうする。こうなったら手っ取り早く白黒つけるのじゃ。
Cajolery!
白黒って無論七尾の魔女から心のかけらを根こそぎ奪い取るのじゃ。
Whoa, hang on now.
そうすればお前も晴れてお役御免。あっちもこの土地を離れればルールに縛られる七尾は下手に追ってくれぬ。
Why would you say that in front of her, though?
あっちたちの全面勝利というわけじゃ。嫌だよ、絶対そんなことやらないからね。友達だって言ったよね。
Also, I don't think that she can leave. Didn't her parents move here?
何甘いことを言っておるのじゃ。せっかく大義名分ができたのじゃぞ。
No.
ルール違反は七尾の方じゃ。第一、あっちをバカにした態度が気に入らぬ。嫌なものは嫌だよ。それに赤城、負けた時のことちゃんと考えてる？紬が勝てば問題ないのじゃ。いけ、やるのだ、先制攻撃だ。
I don't think it counts if you announce the attack.
七尾、あんなことを言っていますがどうします？
言ったはずだよ、ねね。君に全て任せる。魔女同士で話し合って決めればいい。
Kinda feels like you're just sidestepping the issue.
なんじゃ？自分の魔女を置いて逃げるつもりか？
You need to stop talking. You're kind of getting on my nerves.
私の魔女は優秀だからな。それにもともとアルプには魔女へ命令する権利はない。一旦契約してしまえば、あとは勝手に心のかけらを集めてくるのを待つしかないものだ。
Somo-san then draws back behind the counter.
格好つけて逃げおったな。あっちとの勝負を避けおったのじゃ。これで2対1じゃ。2人がかりなら必ず勝てるぞ。行け紬、同時にかかるぞ紬。どうしたのじゃ紬。もうわかったよ。こうするしかないみたいだね。
Shiba-san, you're not... Shiba-san raises her hammer, then swings. Right. Ah, okay, that's exactly what I thought she was going to do. I was like, nope, she's going to hit Akagi. Right at the back of Akagi's head. Bang! There's a puff of smoke as Akagi returns to her raven form. She collapses to the floor with her eyes comically spinning round and round.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。早地さんも星名くんも本当にごめんなさい。もう本当、他になんて言っていいかわからないよ。
いえ、私は最初から シーバさんが攻撃してくるとは思っていませんでした。
I didn't either, but this has already been filled with surprises.
ありがとう。でもあやちさんが回収するはずだったかけらまで横取りすることになっちゃったし。
一旦瓶へ入ってしまったものは仕方がありません。
That's what you think, but it wouldn't be the first time I've taken fragments.
悪気がないのも分かっていますから。
それでもごめん。赤木にはよく言って聞かせるから、相馬さんにも謝っておいてくれる？
Are you gonna make her bend her knees the wrong way?
七尾ならきっと気にしていませんよ。
だといいけど。星野くんもごめんね。
It's okay. Everybody forgot I was here.
今朝から星野くんを追い回してたカラスもきっと赤木だから。
I agree with Ayachi-san. It's not your fault.
けどなんていうか、赤木はうちの子だから。
That seems kind of unfair. Shiba-san gently picks up the unconscious Akagi. Ayachi-san hands her a large towel.
使ってください。
ありがとう。
Yeah, you'd stand out for sure if you were to walk around town holding a raven. Girls are really thoughtful, huh? Shiba-san wraps up Akagi in the towel and then walks out of the cafe. I just watch her leave without saying anything. But as I watch through the window, as she trudges away, a sense of unease bubbles up within me. I don't want to make things awkward. Hey, Ayachi-san.
どうぞ追いかけてあげてください。刈谷さんの様子は私が見ておきますので。
Ayachi-san probably feels the same as I do. I rush after Shiba-san without even saying thanks.
ねえねえお母さん、あの人男の子？女の子？
I hear a boy cry out cheerfully as I burst out of the Schwarzkatz. Is he talking about...
ダメでしょ、静かにしなさい。
Yeah, little brat.
でも女の子みたいな顔なのに男の子みたいな格好してるよ。ねえねえ、どうして？お母さん、どうして？
No ice cream for you.
ごめんなさいね。
いえ。
Oh. Yep, he's talking about Shiba-san. The way she's holding Akagi conceals the bulges that would normally prove she's a girl. She kinda looks like a really cute guy. Shiba-san just can't catch a break today. Shiba-san!
星野くん、ひょっとして見てたのかな？
No. See what? I awkwardly play dumb. I came here to try and cheer her up a bit. I can't be making her feel even worse. She's probably figured out why I'm here, though. I take her bag, still trying to hide the real reason I came running after her. I'll hold your bag. It must be hard while you're carrying Akagi.
いいよいいよ、悪いから。
No, I insist. You're a girl after all. After saying that, I immediately lose the ability to look Shiba-san in the eye.
星野くんたらまたそういうこと言って。
I just read what's on the screen.
やっぱり見てたんでしょ？
That was way too obvious, huh? I couldn't think of a better way to say it, though. Playing it cool is clearly not my strong suit.
ああいうこと時々あるんだ。小さい子だから仕方ないって分かってるんだけどね。
Yeah, but you know that kinda makes it worse because kids are brutally honest, and sometimes mean.
でも星野くんが私をちゃんと女の子扱いしてくれるところは嬉しいかな。
I thought you were gonna call me a playboy again or something.
ついに自白する気になった？
No? Oh, come on. I'd actually need to be popular first. Shiba-san's laughter brings me a sense of relief. It seems like she isn't as depressed as I thought she was.
それよりどうかした？わざわざ追いかけてきてくれたんだよね。
Oh, I was probably worrying over nothing, but I thought that you might find it hard to come to the OC tomorrow.
Huh?
'Cause you seem the most worried about what Akagi did out of all of us. Every time I tell Shiba-san not to worry about this, I sense a strong apologetic feeling coming from her. No matter how many times we say we forgive her, she still feels guilty. Maybe that's because she sees Akagi as part of her family.
ごめんね星野くん。赤城もね、きっと悪気があるわけじゃないんだよ。動物的な本能に従っていろんなことを判断してるから。時々勘違いで暴走しちゃうことがあるだけで、悪い子じゃないんだよ。
Shiba-san gently strokes Akagi's head with her index finger. Maybe she comes across that way because she's so small?
見た目は人間だけど、アルプはやっぱり人間とは少し違うんだと思う。むしろ相馬さんはすごく人間っぽいからびっくりしちゃった。
I had the advantage of meeting her first. Due to that, I kinda had the impression that all Alps were cool, calm, and collected.
やっぱり赤城が落ち着くまでは少し距離空けた方がいいのかな。
How long could that take? Hey, Shiba-san, you're not...
大丈夫。ちゃんと学院にも部活にも行くから。じゃないとかえって星野くんに心配かけちゃいそうだからね。
You are correct. Jeez, don't scare me like that.
でもその分赤城にはしっかり言い聞かせてあげないと。
Shiba-san adjusts her grip on the towel Akagi is bundled in. The resigned smile on her face makes her look the spitting image of a doting mother. The relationships between Alps and witches vary quite a bit, huh? I mean, Soma-san's far more like a reliable big sister to Ayachi-san. Akage promised that she'd make your wish come true, right?
もちろんだよ。けど急にどうしたの？
I was just thinking about how much you care for Akagi.
それは別にお願いを叶えてくれるからってわけじゃないよ。
Yeah, I know. I gotta admit, I'm curious to know what kind of wish you want granted badly enough to go through this. I mean, I wasn't asking directly. Shiba-san's eyes narrow as she evaluates me. Should I not have asked?
星野くんのこと信用してないわけじゃないけど。
Are you not allowed to talk about it?
聞いたら絶対私のことバカにするもん。だから言いたくないかなって。
Fair. What? I won't, I swear.
嘘ばっかり。そう言っていつも私のことをからかうもん。
Making fun of is not the same as laughing. No, I do, actually, don't I? But it's a wish you want badly enough to make yourself dress up as a guy, right? That's her price for becoming a witch, so her wish must be something worth going through that for. So I would never laugh at that.
本当に？男の子の格好しかできなくて、私がどれくらい困ってるか。
I can guess.
星野くんは分かってないと思うけどな。
Well, okay then. I think you look pretty good anyway.
ほら、そういう問題じゃないんだよ。星野くんは明日から毎日女装して学校へ行けって言われても平気な人なの？
Fair point. I'd rather die. At the very least, I wouldn't be able to go to school like that. And even if I were to stay at home, the thought of what my dad would say is enough to give me a stomachache.
ダメだよ星野くん、死んじゃうなんて。
But that's just how horrible it would be. I get your point, though. The way everyone would go on about how cute I look in girls' clothes would make me want to die.
死にたくはならなかったけど、分かってくれた？
Yeah, I'm sorry about everything before. I put my hands together and beg for forgiveness.
だったら許して信じます。まさか星野くんがそこまで反省してくれるなんて思わなかったよ。
Look, I know this doesn't make up for it, but I'll tell you my secret. What kind of jackass tries to get at someone's secrets when they haven't finished talking about their own? You know how you asked earlier why I can see witches?
そういえば説明しようとしてくれたんだっけ？
The thing is, Akagi isn't the first one to mistake me for a witch. Apparently, Ayachi-san thought the same thing at first.
あ、そうだったの？
I explain how my mom used to be a witch, and how the magical energy she passed on left me able to perceive other people's emotions through my senses.
それって超能力みたいな？私の考えてることも分かっちゃうの？
No, feelings, not thoughts. Nah, that would be telepathy. My ability is closer to empathy. Telepathy is understanding what someone's thinking, while empathy is understanding what somebody's feeling. I don't know if this explanation makes anything easier, but I can sort of read people's moods through sensations I pick up with my tongue and ears.
その割には星野くんってデリカシーがないと思うけどな。
It's a skill. Well, speaking from experience, being able to read the mood and knowing how to behave are two different things. I have a bad habit of just saying what's ever on my mind. I really can't control my ability. To be honest with you, that previously made me want to distance myself from other people as much as possible. I was pretty good at making it at least look like everything was fine. Though, I guess people told me I had eyes like a dead fish pretty often, including my own father.
そうなの。星野くん、そんな感じはしなかったけどな。
Yeah, I changed after joining the OC. I was taking life more seriously by the time I met you. So the reason I come across as such a moron is that I'm not really used to interacting with people. That's how much of a burden my power has been.
ごめんね。星野くんにそんな悩みがあるなんて知らなかった。本当は口にしないだけでずっと悩んでたってことだよね。
Don't you find it creepy? I've been reading your emotions this whole time.
だって今までも問題なかったし、私だって魔女やってるし。
Fair.
私こそ星野くんにデリカシーのないこと言ってたかも。言ってたと思う。
The bitterness manifests on the back of my tongue. Huh? I think Shiba-san feels really bad about this. Personally, I think it's pretty normal to feel slightly creeped out by my power, even if you are a witch.
だからその代わりってわけじゃないけど、
Ooh.
私の方も秘密を話すね。
I did not think this was going to be revealed this early.
私が魔女になった時の願い事。
I half expect Akagi to wake up and be like, nope, don't you do it. You sure?
大した話じゃないのにもったいぶって恥ずかしくなっちゃった。でもできれば笑わないでほしいかな。
I will do my best. I won't.
私にとって女の子らしい可愛い格好をするのはこだわりだったんだ。その頃どうしても欲しい服があってね。
You didn't wish for money to buy clothes or something, did you?
それはちゃんとバイトもしてたもん。
Oh. Makes sense. That wouldn't be worth becoming a witch for. So how is this connected to her becoming a witch? She's getting to it.
けどせっかくバイト代が入ったのにちょうどその日に欲しかった服が売り切れちゃったみたいで。
Oh. Huh? No. There's gotta be more to it than this, right?
絶望して途方に暮れてたところへ赤城が声をかけてくれたんだ。
There may not be. You... what?
だから私の願いは売り切れた服をもう一着だけお店に並べてほしいってことでね。
Huh. So, that's why you have to dress up as a guy? The cost efficiency is seriously messed up here. You're being cheated if you're paying that price for something so small. This is far too cruel.
そうじゃないんだよ。本当はもっと軽い代償になるはずだったんだと思う。
What, were they a limited edition clothing release or something?
でも普通は心のかけらを集め終えたところで願いが叶うんだけど。
Oh, so they went ahead and restocked the clothing and then you bought the clothing, but now you gotta pay it back, like a loan.
その時はどうしても急がなきゃいけない事情があって。
Or maybe it's just based off of how desperate you are for your wish to come true.
赤城に 魔力の前借りをしちゃったんだ。
Oh, nope, I was right the first time. Wait, does that mean you have the clothes but you can't wear them? You already have those clothes? And the high price is just the interest on that loan?
だいたいそんな感じ。
Yikes. Huh. What the hell?
やっぱり笑った。
Yeah, and I promised and everything. I mean, I never thought it would be something so pointless. Like, she loaned you her magic, and the interest on that loan is forcing you to dress as a guy? That means you haven't even been able to wear them yet, right?
そうだけど、もう笑わないって言ったのに。
Still clutching Akagi, Shiba-san starts pounding on my chest. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to laugh. Not until I heard the full story.
服ってシーズンが過ぎるともう再販されないものなんだよ。
Okay, you know what? Fair.
一旦売り切れちゃったら二度と買えないってことなんだから。
I mean, that's why you try to find it on Depop or Poshmark or something. Yeah, I know that much.
それにあの服はまるで私のためだけにデザインされたみたいにね。私の憧れそのもので。実物見たら星名くんだって可愛いって言うよ。絶対言うもん。
I'm sure I'll see them before the route's over. Okay, just calm down.
まあいいけど。
Oh, it's fine? I thought she'd keep on beating me up for a bit. I was actually hoping for that.
だって星名くんの悩みは真剣なのに私のはバカみたいなんだもん。
No. That's not true. I sense more bitterness from Shiba-san. Look, I'm really sorry. I know I promised not to laugh. I have no excuses.
どうしたの急に。
Well, I could feel how worried you are about this. So, it made me feel kinda guilty.
本気で言ってるかどうかも分かっちゃうの？
Yeah, ability, remember? Well, my power's not that great, so it's not very precise.
なんとなくそう感じるってこと？
Well, it tasted like I licked a Nintendo Switch cartridge, so yeah. How can I explain this? Oh, I've got it. Like, the seriousness of a feeling comes down to its temperature.
温度？そっか、五感で感じるんだもんね。
Do you like cream stew, Shiba-san?
この季節、熱々で美味しいよね。
This is probably the easiest way to explain the bitter regret I was feeling from Shiba-san. So, what if that very same stew was put in the freezer?
え？
Genuine kindness feels like that piping hot stew. But lies and hypocrisy feel like frozen stew is being forcibly poured into my mouth. And there's nothing I can do about it. Being surrounded by people feeling like that is the worst. Like, it's pure hell. Huh? No, I didn't mean to make you sad. It's gonna taste terrible. Tears form in the corners of Shiba-san's eyes. What's wrong? Was it something I said?
違うんだよ。星名くんいい人なのにどうして他人を避けたりしてたのかなって思ってて。
I mean, I did laugh at your plight a lot. Sorry for that.
その理由が理解できた気がしちゃったから。ごめんね。ごめんね、星名くん。ダメだよね。私、ごめんね。
Why are you apologizing?
だって同情なんて偽善だよね。私も星名くんに冷えて固まったシチューを飲ませてるのかな。今まで何度も知らない間に星名くんを気持ち悪くさせてたのかな。
Aw, now I feel bad. But hold on. That's really not true. I grab her shoulders. She's so warm, like warm stew. Your emotions are always warm to me.
本当？
Yeah, really. Now that I think about it, I haven't once felt an emotion from you that had made me feel gross. I only just realized that myself. I like her. Shiba-san's emotions really do always feel warm.
一度もなんて嘘だよ。私だって嫌なこと考えるもん。
Maybe, but even so, that's the honest-to-God truth. I find myself so panicked that it's almost humorous. Now that I think about it, was there really any need to tell her everything in so much detail? I've never told anyone this much before, not even Ayachi-san. Except for on the last route, but we're not going to talk about that because that was an alternate timeline. Her genuine worry for me made me pour my heart out. I can't tell what you're actually thinking about, but at the very least, it's never been anything that's made me feel gross.
けど星野くんは自分が気持ち悪くなることがあっても言ってくれないでしょ。
Well, no, but I'm a terrible liar.
私は言ってくれないとわからないのに今まで言ってくれなかったもん。
Yeah, I guess not.
一回ライブしただけでベースやめちゃうのも本当は大勢に囲まれるのが苦手だったからだよね。
No, I just missed being able to feel my left hand.
なのに私あの時も無責任なこと言った気がする。もう教えてくれたんだからこれからはちゃんと言ってくれないと嫌だよ。
Okay, but I don't have a sense of tact.
友達が私の知らない間に傷ついてるなんて絶対嫌なんだからね。
Sorry. I'll be sure to speak up in the future. I'm really sorry. The November breeze brushes my cheeks, my scarf blowing in the wind. And yet, it's so warm being by this girl's side. I'm being told off, but the sheer ridiculousness of the situation is making me giddy. I've never felt this way about anything before. Oh, she's coming too. We should probably stop this conversation, unless she heard the whole thing, in which case that saves me the trouble of an explanation.
ほう、この小僧どうやら七尾をギャフンと言わせるのに利用できそうじゃな。
Okay, I don't like Akagi this time around. I didn't quite know what to make of her the first time. I was kind of like, she seems like she's, okay on Meguru's route, but this time, nah, she's a brat. Don't laugh internally. You're gonna laugh externally. It would just sound like ka 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 ka. What is with the flashing every time we go into the transition screens?
サノバウィッチ。
Am I missing something? Flashback. All right. As much as I would love to delve into this long-forgotten memory that resurfaced from the depths of my mind, I think I'm going to call it for this episode because this has kind of been a longer one. I wanted to get through the end of that scene, number one, because I wanted to get a little bit of the ways actually into Shiba's route, which we haven't gotten the achievement yet, unless it just didn't pop for whatever reason. But also because I know the first, 30 minutes of the episode was going through the steps to get to this point. Even though I think a good portion of that will probably be cut in the final product, we'll see. But I'm liking it so far. I really like Shiba-san. She's so sweet and so gentle, and the way she gets flustered and it's just like, the little punches, I love that. I can tell that I'm gonna get a little annoyed with Akage during this route because I already have. But I'm sure by the end of it, she will come around and she'll be a better figure. At least I really hope so, because if she just ends up being annoying the entire time, that's gonna, I think, detract from this route a little bit. But I guess it'll kind of balance out with Shiba's personality. So far, I would say I'm a little bit more invested in figuring out these details than I was in Meguru's route, but I guess that makes sense considering that Tsumugi being a witch automatically makes her story a little bit higher stakes than Meguru's case. I kind of feel like maybe Toko might be the same way, but I also think Toko's just a little bit of a more interesting character. That's just my perception so far, having actually experienced Meguru's route. That very well could change. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode and are enjoying Tsumugi's route so far, and I hope to see you in the next one as we continue. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.